And it says you're live.
Hmm.
Can you believe it?
Yes, I can.
I can cancel that. I think, anytime. Hello.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo
Bob's,
estás?
Hello.
Bob's been in the room for a few minutes. Sorry to make you wait.
Oh, that's fine.
We
I'm
have to
sure you
get
got
all,
plenty to go over, so
we have to get everything kind of working.
I'm sure.
All
Can you
right,
hear me,
what's new?
James? Can you hear me?
Who's that?
That's D. McCurrett there. I forgot to change. I didn't get a chance to change my profile. Just put me in as Dennis.
Oh, that's fine. Yes, I hear you. Yep. Okay, I'll rename you. There you go. All right, and we have Roger and Manish.
Hola, hola.
Hola, Chat. Manish.
Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? And,
Todo bien, todo bien.
and Latif también. Muy bien. Okay. Babu is coming. Good. Okay. How is everybody?
Bueno.
Bueno, gracias.
Gracias a Dios. Muy bien, gracias a Dios. You don't have to say that, but a lot of us say. Yeah. Okay. If you live here, Arlo, how are you? You're on mute.
There we go. Doing well, thank you.
All right. Todo bien. Muy bien. ¿Estás practicando? Are you practicing with David or somebody?
I got to get in contact with David again. I've lost my time frame here. A whole bunch of stuff going on that disturbing my schedule. Got to get
Okay.
back in the rhythm.
Okay. Welcome. I'm glad you're here today. Okay. Good. Mr. Roseborough, ¿qué pasa?
Nada, tranquilo. Estoy aquí.
You have a good life. You have a good life. You're always tranquilo. Does anything stress you out?
Yeah. Yes.
Really? You're always so
I would
calm.
like to know what things.
Okay. All right. Muy bien. Thank you. Roger, ¿su cámara no funciona? ¿Tienes cámara? ¿Una cámara?
Eh, yes, there is, but I'm doing the dinner. So
Oh, you're having dinner? You're eating?
I'm making the dinner, sorry.
You're making dinner. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Así
Great
que,
English.
bueno.
Okay, Latif, Babu. All right, everybody. You guys know the drill. Dennis, if you want to, here's Julie is coming in. Couple more. Okay. Today we are going to save this video to YouTube instead of Facebook, just so you know. It's going to be on YouTube. We're just testing a different platform, a new platform, just to see if it's easier for people to look at. But so you know, it's going to go to YouTube. Okay. Okay, Bryce, what are we doing today? No me di cuenta de que estaba en la ciudad hoy.
Just different uses of the verb dar. Dar.
Okay.
Different uses of the verb dar.
Okay. So today, everybody, we're looking at dar. You know, this di cuenta, no me da cuenta. Oh, that confused me for years. Nobody explained it to me in the beginning, right? And I didn't get what it's, but it's like, oh, okay. Does everybody here know what dar cuenta means?
See,
Pay attention.
Or darse cuenta.
Darse cuenta.
Yes.
Everybody know?
Creo que es pay attention.
Mm,
no.
Close.
close.
Realize, maybe. No?
Mm,
Realize, yes.
realize, Chet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
it's like, oh, I realize it's the idea of like the light bulb went on, right?
Darse cuenta.
Darse cuenta. The
Darse
light.
cuenta. Darse cuenta.
Yep. Okay. So I guess that doesn't take very much explanation. We're going to practice, but let's see. Okay, screen number 5. Share. Uses of dar. Okay, Anna, are you going to record and also look at gallery view or speaker view or any of that stuff?
Okay.
En la ciudad hasta
Yeah, I do not know how to.
hoy.
I think somebody say something.
1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres.
Okay, that's working. It's switching over. The recording is switching over to speaker view, I think. All right. Sorry, I'm looking at too many things. Okay. No me di cuenta de que estaba en la ciudad hoy. Somebody else say that. Read that and then tell me what it means while we wait for Bryce to come back in the room.
Let me try. No me di cuenta de que estaba en la ciudad hasta hoy.
That's good. Good pronunciation. No me di cuenta de que estaba. So what is that?
I didn't realize that I was in the city until today.
Probably he was probably.
Or he was, okay.
He or she, whichever one.
He or she, yeah.
Okay. Me di cuenta, right? And it's no negative. So I did not realize. Me di cuenta, no me di cuenta. I did not realize. There you go. That's it. That if you did not know that before today, this is a really valuable thing just for today. You can go
Porque
home.
no es subjuntivo.
Porque no es subjuntivo. Why would it be? I didn't realize. I did not realize. What would make it? Why would you want it to be subjunctive?
It's like I didn't know.
Okay.
And if I said I didn't know, that would have a subjunctive after it, right?
No, you don't want to confuse that with I don't believe.
Okay.
Because here you don't realize, but it's a fact that the person is in the city or in town.
Oh, okay.
And it's also a fact that you did not realize. Right? Yeah. And I think what Bryce said is more important. Yeah. Okay. It's a good question. Good clarification. Bev is, you got it, Anna? Okay, you got Bev? Great. Okay. Any other questions about number 1?
Tienes una casa.
All right. You want a house that faces the beach.
I think to try this, but I think let me just say what I think. Ellos quieren una casa que fuente la playa, que está fuente de la playa. Close.
Okay. Yeah, but okay.
Quieren.
But watch this, Chet.
Okay, I'm looking.
Okay. First of all, fuente is fountain. I think you're looking for frente. Frente.
Fuente, yeah, and face, yeah.
But face is the beach. So remember that today's lesson is about dar,
Yes,
right?
me.
What?
Now, one thing I wanted to say, Chat, is some of these examples, well, to the whole group, then they're not, some of these are going to be hard for if you've never heard them before to just translate them right off, because they're not like literal translations. So just keep that in mind. So it's not, it's not out of the normal to not know a translation like this if you've never seen it.
Ellos quieren.
Puede ser también, ellos quieren una casa con vista a la playa, ¿no?
Yeah.
Can be a valid sentence.
With a view of the beach. Let me write that.
It's not literally that the sentence says in English, but
yeah, we say it with a view of the beach. Go ahead. With a view of the beach. That's
That
very,
views.
very common.
Okay.
Right. They want a house with a view of the beach. Okay. So this is what we're learning today. Que de a la playa. So how does that work? How does that, how do we think of faces the beach from de a la playa?
I don't think there's necessarily a way for that one, just something that gives to the beach. I mean, it's
location.
ones you have to put in memory.
Okay.
Or de al lago,
But this is very common, right?
Yes.
De a la playa. So if you hear this, que de a la playa, that's what they're saying. That it presents itself to the beach.
Why is it day and not dar? I'm not understanding that.
Well, you have to, Bob, you have to conjugate it.
House faces.
Yeah, in that case, there is a preposition. It's not the verb give. It's used as a preposition in front of, basically.
Oh, okay. It's not give. Okay.
No, it's not give. It's used as in front of, as a preposition.
Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, thank you. I thought it was dar.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Welcome, Okay. Latif, you want to try this?
Me dijo que la da
Vergüenza.
Vergüenza jugar en el equipo para porque semana
siempre
porque siempre pierde.
Yes, let me read it for you.
Yeah.
Me dijo que le da vergüenza jugar en el equipo porque siempre pierden.
I said what I said what? I don't know.
Okay.
He or she said to me, he said to me that I don't know better quiz. Oh, he embarrassed.
So, Bryce, would you say he's embarrassed, or it makes him embarrassed, or he gets embarrassed?
Embarrassed.
It's like it's saying it gives me embarrassment, kind of. But
Gives me-
of course,
Or-
literally, we don't say it like that in English. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're going to find here is let's get the kind of literal, and then we'll change the order and make it a little bit more English. But basically, he's embarrassed what? What is jugar?
Play. To play.
To play the team is a team because they always lose. Yeah.
Yeah, they always
Okay.
lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a valid English sentence.
Mhm.
All right. Another way to say that, he's embarrassed, or he said to me that playing on the team makes him embarrassed,
Embarrasses
or embarrasses him. Yeah.
him.
Okay.
I have a quick
Uh,
question. So normally in English, if you say a collective noun like team, the word that refers after it should be it, but people usually use they just because it's kind of like common colloquial usage. In
Correct.
Spanish, is there any such thing like that where you have to make it an it or something like that, or it's just like this? Yeah.
So I don't know the answer to the Spanish question. In English, it would be unusual to play on the team because it always loses.
Mhm.
I think, and I could be wrong, but I think it's much more common to hear play on the team because they always lose. It may not be correct grammatically, but I would say that's the more common of what you hear. Bryce, do you have a thought on that part?
for some reason, I couldn't hear everything that he said. I'm sorry.
He was asking about, his question basically is, in English, the team is singular, but we use they always lose. And instead of saying it always loses. And he's wondering if in Spanish there is a similar construction about the team, people losing, whether it loses or they lose.
No,
It will be like, I don't think so.
yeah.
But this is one of the words like family or people or team. Okay. So we're talking about a group of people, even when the word is singular. We don't say teams to say that there is 10 people in that team, for example, or my family is 15 people. Okay. So we don't say family is a family. Okay. Even if that group is 15 or 20, whatever it is. Okay. So in Spanish, what you have to pay attention is to the next verb or to the verb that that modify the subject. In that case, el equipo, because you can say el equipo siempre pierde, but you can say ellos siempre pierden. Okay, so if you don't use the subject equipo and you substitute that for they, then the verb changes. But there's not a construction I don't think there is one
But
in
that's
Spanish.
this, Anna. This is kind of exactly what it's saying. It's el equipo, which is singular.
Yeah, but then
But
if you
there's
say they, when you are talking about the people itself,
Yeah.
you know, the people inside or who are part of
The
that
people
team.
that are in the team.
Exactly.
That's again, Manish, again, that's an excellent question. So what it seems like is that in Spanish, it's very similar to what's happening in the English sentence, that team is singular, but we just in our minds visualize it as plural, as being the teammates that we're talking about. It seems to me that since it's el equipo singular, but pierden, yeah, really great observation.
Oh, thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
I wanted to say something. I think we got a little mixed up on one of the examples. When on the example for the lake, that is for day, a la playa, that's a subjunctive.
Una casa.
That is a subjunctive. To say, for
Oh, it
example,
is? Oh,
yes, because if you say the house is going, for example, you say the house is going to face the lake. La casa va a dar al lago or a la playa, face the beach. Va a dar a la playa, but it is a conjugation of dar.
You have an
oh, it
accent.
is. Okay.
But in this case, you know, of course, it's subjunctive because you don't, they're not. It's not
Can
sure
do.
that they're going
Just
to
'cause
have
they
Disney is
want-
an all-new voice assistive
they're gonna have that
experience that
house
brings the
that they
magic
want,
home.
but
You'll find Disney-fied versions of some of my most popular features, tons of activities and entertainment the whole family will love,
Whoops.
even
What's that
interactive
for?
adventures with characters from Disney.
Let me figure out who that is.
my Alexa started talking. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. That was yours.
It starts talking on its own sometimes. Must have heard a sound. or
Yeah.
something.
Shouldn't they have an accent?
Okay, de a la playa. No, I don't think so. There's only one syllable. Right. Okay, de. Anna, does de need an accent?
No, because it's used as a preposition. No, has verb.
He said it was subjunctive.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
You know, even if it's preposition, the sentence is I mean it's subjunctive, but grammatically it works if it's a verb or if it's a preposition, even if they with an accent or they without a accent is different. It's they to give with accent and they preposition without accent, regardless of or if the sentence is subjunctive or not, that doesn't change.
No, but Anna, we're wondering what the verb is out here. You know, is it dar or is it?
No, okay. So I think
Not-
you guys are confused.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Okay,
I
we're
think-
using dar. Okay, the uses of dar. Okay.
Yes.
So they is use of dar, the verbo dar. Okay, like
The subjunctive.
dele o de la hora, dale la hora or whatever. Okay, doesn't matter the form of that verb dar. Okay, but in this case, even when we use they, that, it's not a give. Okay, it's used as a preposition, like in front of.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
it's not the verb itself.
Okay, yeah.
Even when it's dar, it is the
They're not.
conjugation of
They're
dar.
not giving anything. They're just.
No.
Okay, that makes more
it-
sense. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So
See,
I
see, you're
think
getting too technical.
ellos quieren dar una sorpresa o ellos quieren que le dé una sorpresa a mamá. Okay, so in this case, yes, is give. They want me to give my mom a surprise, for example. I think that's correct. Okay, so in this case, yes, is give. But
So-
here, that faces will be the same to that is in front of.
So they is of
speech.
in that case.
So, okay, so it
Yeah.
can be this also, or can be substitute for that. So in this case, they it's not dar, like give, it's
It's
in
of.
front of, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Or of, or of.
Yeah.
okay,
Right.
I'm not sure if that
Okay.
makes sense, but it's not
Yeah.
give in this case,
No,
okay?
Thank you
Bryce
for
is
explaining that.
desperate to add to this. Go ahead, Bryce.
no,
So on number 3, when it's me dijo que le da, what's the da there?
La vergüenza. Makes me
Gives
It
embarrassment.
gives me. It
Oh,
gives me.
okay.
makes
Okay.
me embarrassment.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. This is a great example of learning by example and not getting buried in the grammar.
Mhm.
Okay. This is a great example of how do we say a common way to say they want a house that faces the beach is ellos quieren una casa que dé a la playa. And
now, go ahead.
and accept it and move on. Don't overanalyze it. It's good to understand. It's good to try and understand. But if it's not clicking yet, accept it, write it, memorize it, move on. Yeah. What, Bryce?
I never mind. Okay, no, I was just gonna say.
What
no,
you were going to say is important.
No,
You're
because
a grammar
I just want to make sure
yes.
everyone knows, because if you say, for example, we want the house that faces the lake, you're going to use da.
That's it. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so just so people know how to, use it in both ways.
Okay, que de a la playa versus que da a la playa. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yes. Like you already saw a house that faces a lake that you like, and hey, we want that house. That
So
house
they
we
want-
already know
Yeah.
They want.
exists.
So they
We
want
the
the house.
Mhm. All right.
All right.
Right. Okay, that would be
Ladies,
Quieren la casa que da
Dinos.
a la playa.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola. Hello.
Quería decir que en la tercera oración, si pueden bajar un momento, se puede traducir también como en español que siente vergüenza, del verbo sentir, y capaz en inglés se pueda traducir, es más, creo que está traducido como que se siente avergonzado, ¿no? Es así como está la traducción en inglés. No como el verbo dar, de give, sino de que se siente, de feel, puede ser, o que está, ahí es con be, to be.
Sí, pero
¿No?
sí, correcto. Sí, no. Ok, a las 3 preguntas. Sí, es correcto. La primera que dijiste que sí se puede dar, como me dijo, que siente vergüenza. Lo voy a escribir para que quede aquí claro. So, guys, what Wades is saying is, in the third example, we can say, me dijo que siente vergüenza, ¿ok? Vergüenza.
Oh, yeah.
Jugar, ¿ok? Because we feel our feelings, ¿ok? En el equipo. Porque siempre pierde, ¿ok? So, lo siguiente, Wades, que preguntaste, si ves, cambia porque ellos no sienten vergüenza, sino no sienten, si ves aquí en esta traducción, James, ese es embarrassment, ok, correcto. So here we use embarrassed, ok, avergonzado. Pero aquí usamos vergüenza. ¿Ok? Entonces, nota que aquí la construcción, si usas sentir, tiene que cambiar, a menos que digas, yo me siento avergonzado. I feel embarrassed or I feel embarrassment. Okay.
You can say.
Did I change it?
So,
Yeah, so
well, we don't commonly say, Anna, I feel embarrassment.
Yeah, that's exactly. So,
It's
yeah, it
like,
was that. I feel embarrassment.
Or embarrassed. I feel embarrassed.
so
that's
that
what
one
we,
up
that's
there
what we have.
is se siente vergüenza.
Okay, right. And so, y lo otro sería que aquí, como estamos viendo los diferentes usos que podemos darle a dar al verbo dar, no lo traducimos literalmente, güey, es como give, ¿ok? Entonces buscamos no lo más cercano, buscamos no lo traducimos literalmente, sino que buscamos el significado más cercano a cómo lo diríamos en español. Por eso si ves en la traducción, no hay nada que diga give. She told me that oh my God, I can see. She told me that he gives, for example, embarrassment. No usamos give porque la traducción no es literal, es más a lo que sería más correcto, más común decir. Entonces, fíjate, si cambias sentir o que le da, depende cómo lo digas en español, te puede cambiar un poquito el, um, el, el verbo. Me siento avergonzado y siento vergüenza. Embarrassment. Okay.
Claro, como adjetivo y como verbo, ¿no? Sería la diferencia.
Correcto. Eso sería, lo usas como verbo o como adjetivo. Y ya dependería que si en español lo estés usando como dar o como sentir. Entonces ahí te cambia en inglés un poquito.
Ok, gracias.
Hello.
Great. All right, moving on.
Hi, can I jump into the number 4, please?
Yes, Ken. How are you?
Amazing, thank you. Who asked it?
Good.
James, okay. James. So it's I'm going to take a walk through the neighborhood. Yo voy a llevar. Is it subjunctive? Are we gonna make it?
No, that's an indicative. It's an indicative statement, Ken.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy. So yo voy a llevar a caminar a través de vecindario.
Paseo. Hola.
Barrio, yeah.
Barrio.
Barrio. Or vecinas or something like that.
It's a statement with da.
Yeah.
Da un paseo.
I'm sorry, I'm recording and I can't see everything. I need to turn on this one. 1 second. Okay, Ken, sorry. Can you say that one more time, please?
So, yo voy a llevar a caminar a través de vecindario.
Me voy a un paseo.
Or, I think, or el barrio.
Neighbor es vecindario, ¿no?
Barrio.
Vecindario.
Barrio.
Barrio.
Oh.
Neighborhood. Yes. Neighborhood.
El barrio.
Neighborhood.
Good. Very good. Very good ways.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Dar un paseo. I think that's what Bryce is trying to share with everybody. To dar un paseo. Take a walk.
Oh, dar un paseo.
Dar un paseo, sí.
Yo voy a going to dar un paseo. Take a walk. Take a walk on the wild side.
They say wild side.
Savage.
Yeah,
El lado savage.
Vecindario. Vecindario, barrio.
Vecindario, vecindario,
Vecindario.
Vecindario.
I thought it was vecinas or something like that.
Well, vecina is neighbor. If someone was
Vecina, yeah.
vecina is neighbor.
Vecino, vecina. Okay. Okay. Espero que no se dé por vencido.
Let me try.
Sure.
I expect he doesn't surrender. Maybe. I expect he doesn't surrender. No?
I hope it's close.
I think I hope.
Go ahead. It's
Close.
I hope.
I hope. Okay. Okay.
Espero que.
Or surrender
This-
or give up.
Or
Give up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
So
can be give up or surrender. Both are
when we in a war, if everybody's like, I give up, I surrender,
okay.
give up, I give
So
up.
is the only use
Stop.
for surrender?
Surrender is to release control, right?
Oh, that's cool.
So,
That's a cool word.
If I can surrender this pen, right? Like I don't have control of this pen anymore. I release the control to you or to Bryce, right? Surrender is to give up.
Surrender my passport.
That's a good example.
I don't have an answer for that.
What's wrong with her today?
Good Lord. What?
she is lonely.
She's like, let me speak.
That's right.
And classically, surrender is used in the context of war. Like this team surrender, or this side surrenders to the other.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you, Beth.
And it's usually not a good situation, a positive situation when the word surrender is used.
Right. The Japanese did not want to surrender at the end of World War II.
Right.
Like if I have to surrender my passport, it's probably because the court told me I can't go anywhere.
Right. You're stuck at the border. Yes.
So
So that's a good point. To surrender something is to release control, but it implies unwillingly, not wanting to release control, but you have to. Okay.
So can this be used like in a non-subjunctive way, like to dar? No, say dar or something. You can?
You can say, no creo que se dé por vencido. So in that case, will be subjunctive and hold on, let me write it.
Right?
No
Say, I don't
creo.
want to give up. No quiero darme por vencido.
Okay. No creo que. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. This disgusts me.
It's very common.
Disgusts me. And we would also say, I'm gonna. Okay.
I try.
Yeah, sure.
The other this disgust This disgusts me. This
Disgust.
es
Disgust.
disgust. Okay.
Good job.
This disgusts me.
Perfect.
Okay.
¿Qué significa?
Esto me disgusta. O esto me da disgusto.
Asco.
Ah, asco. Disgust. Asco.
Asco.
Pensé que era como de disgustar.
You can say por disgustar como molestar. This obsessed me.
Upsets.
Obsessed me.
Perdón, upset.
Somebody's upset.
Esto me da asco.
O sea, esa palabra, disgust, es un false friend, ¿no? Porque la primera idea que da es que en español es disgustar.
Right. Disgustar is like I don't like.
Yeah.
In English, disgust is a very powerful word.
Yes, very negative.
Asco.
This is disgusting.
Thanks.
Okay, and then
Asco.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
How do we say?
Asco.
Eso es asqueroso. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Good job.
Hola.
Asqueroso. Me lo dieron ayer. Raquel, what's that mean? You're very quiet.
Ok, me lo dieron ayer. Me lo dieron ayer. They gave it to me.
Yes.
Oh,
When?
Yes, that's right.
Yesterday.
That's right. They gave it to me yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Me lo dieron ayer. You might hear
They gave.
now.
Okay.
It's possible. Yeah, they gave it to me. For me, the other English speakers can comment, please. For me, they gave it to me yesterday. Sounds better than they gave me it yesterday.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, scare me.
Definitely.
Okay. Okay. Shark. Scare me.
Los tubarones me da miedo.
All right.
I keep forgetting y'all can hear me.
We can hear you.
That's fine.
Ay.
Bonus.
Tiburones.
Dame.
Me.
Sí.
Sharks is plural, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Or should I say sharks are plural? But sharks, the word, is plural.
Yeah.
Me dan. right?
Mhm.
That's what I was trying to say. The
Otra,
sharks.
a not common way to say that sentence can be los tiburones me asustan.
Yeah, asustan. That's what I was trying to think of. Asustans.
Me asustan. Yes.
Yes.
Wait, this?
No, iba a decir eso que dijo Roger.
Están conectados ustedes.
Okay.
Okay.
Iba a decir eso.
Great. All right. A mi hermana.
Mi hermana.
Diría.
Le dio
Por ser maestra.
maestra.
What does that mean, James? Archer?
What does that mean? I hope my sister becomes a teacher. Well, help her.
A James le dio por ser ingeniero.
Yeah, that's the clue. La pista.
Maestra.
Basically means that someone's decided to be something.
Okay,
Someone decided. So, my sister decided to be a teacher. Okay.
Silly girl. She should be. Tell her to be an engineer instead. Okay, so my. Okay. Le dio por ser. Wow. Le dio por ser.
It's the same thing like le dio la gana o le dio gana de cantar, le dio gana de venir sin avisar,
Like,
you know, it's like those type of examples.
I think that when you say in Spanish le dio por, it's like I don't know a subit decision, I don't know, como una decisión repentina. Porque cuando tú dices decidió, es como que bueno, estaba en su plan y bueno, era su objetivo, su pensamiento y decidió hacerlo. Pero cuando dices que le dio por es porque de repente no lo tenía pensado o quizás alguien no lo esperaba. Por ejemplo, su hermana no lo esperaba y dice eso, mira, a mi hermana le dio por ser maestra. O sea, algo como que de repente no estaba en el plan, yo no lo esperaba y le dio por. Puede usarse de esa manera. Algo como repentino, así como quizás un giro inesperado.
Okay.
Suddenly decided. I like that, Anna. She suddenly decided. Okay. Do you agree?
Eso es, that's what Roger estaba diciendo in Spanish. Le dio por venir, le dio por ser maestro. It's like suddenly someone decided to do something.
Yeah, it's a surprise, kind of a surprise. Yeah.
Okay.
Le dio por comer chocolates todos los días. Oh, really? Okay, hamburgers. Yeah.
Not a Big Mac.
Does that mean they suddenly decided to eat chocolates?
Is that what that means? That's a great question. Does that make you feel like they just suddenly decided to eat chocolates every day?
Got to defer to Anna on that one, or Roger.
Pardon?
No, she was asking about, does that mean the person just decided just to eat chocolates all of a sudden?
Decidió comer chocolates todos los días, de repente.
It's a big decision right there.
That is, wow. That's commitment.
Life changing.
Maybe they've not heard how much inflation there is in chocolate.
Yeah. All right.
Well, it can be anything, you know, like le dio por hacer ejercicio todos los días. Okay, that's a more healthy example.
Uh-huh. Okay. My cousin gave birth to her second child. It's prima.
Darlus, I know that. Darlus.
No.
Prima. Mi prima Darlus. Su segunda hijo. Hijo. O Diolus. Diolus.
Like baby.
She already did it, huh? Okay. Yep.
Right.
Bueno.
Good job. Okay. Dio a luz. Isn't that beautiful?
Yep, it is.
Gave light.
He says that because
let there be
he's
light.
the one that is doing it.
Right. Yes.
Parir.
I mean, is this something you could have in your Christmas card, you know, about, you know, Mary giving light to Christ?
Sure you could.
Not my Christmas. Not my Christmas card. No way.
You don't get that graphic or what? Maria.
Los chicos, ustedes, Roger y Abuelis, ustedes dicen dio a luz.
Sí, de una manera y también digo...
Nosotros no decimos, no sé Raquel, tal vez ella tiene un español más formal, pero yo por lo menos, o mi familia parió, tuvo un niño pero no decimos dio a luz, es como muy formal.
Muy formal.
No es común, sí, no es común.
Creo que cuando se está en confianza es más parió, cuando se está en la conversación en familia.
Sí.
Pero capaz cuando estás en un ente más formal, laboral, o se dice, por lo menos yo lo he dicho, dio a luz. Sí lo he dicho, no es común en mí decirlo, parió.
Tuvo.
Pero es, creo que
tuvo una niña.
depende, tuvo un niño, tuvo una niña, exacto. Dependiendo del contexto en el que me encuentre, si es algo más formal o más familiar.
Chicos, dar a luz no es común en América Latina. O sea, usar la palabra, sí es común. It is super common to say, it's not to have kids, okay? What is not common is to say dar a luz. Yeah. Yes.
It happens a lot. It happens a lot. Okay. Sobrina. What's a sobrina?
Is it a niece?
Niece.
Niece, ni sobrina. Se le da bien. Guitar.
Yeah. Guitar. My niece
plays the pick.
Say gay like
my niece suddenly played the guitar.
Suddenly, that's clever.
She just picked it up and started playing it.
I can try. I think is my niece is very good with guitar. Algo así.
Yeah.
He plays the guitar well. Good at the guitar. Good with the guitar. Yes, that's pretty much it right there.
What would you say, Bryce?
My niece is good at the guitar. She's good with the guitar, whichever one you want to say.
He plays the guitar well.
Okay, yeah. So
that's a true story too, by the way.
I bet. So in English, we will say, you will hear, my niece plays the guitar very well.
Okay.
All right. Okay. That's very common. My niece plays the guitar or the piano or soccer or tennis very well. How does she play it? Very well. Okay.
Good to know.
So Bryce, how old's your niece? Is she playing with any bands yet?
No, she doesn't play with any band. She takes lessons and stuff. She's been taking lessons for a few years, but she's not she's not Van Halen yet. But she's much better than me.
So I would ask, like, is she at the point where she plays guitar for fun, like people?
Sometimes she does. Sometimes
video games are addicted to it. They just want to play more and more and more.
She play. I mean, sometimes she does. Sometimes she.
Awesome. Is there a guideline on when you use say before with da?
Okay, so reflexive.
Reflexive. See.
Right. So yes.
Spelling of niece is bothering me. In that first line. N-I-E, not N-D-I.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, that's a finger problem. Okay.
Just gives herself. I mean, it's just you just have to know the context.
Yeah.
I mean,
se le da. She plays it herself. Well, yeah.
Okay, thanks. I know I'm behind everybody else, so.
No, you're
That's a good question, Bev. I wanted to say something else. Actually, there's another example using that same structure, but it's with a verb. I don't know if we were going to get to it, but just in case we don't, if you if a person, like if I said my niece is good at swimming, I could have just said nadar in place of la guitarra. So just thinking of a verb, for example, a mi sobrina se le da bien nadar, or whatever the verb is, cooking, cocinar, or whatever it is. So you could just pop a verb on there, an infinitive, and say the same thing.
Thank you.
The verb in the infinitive?
Yeah.
Like right after being, if you want to throw a verb on there to say what someone is good at or what she's good at.
Se le da. Okay.
So this is an example of where in English we're using the ing, the gerund, the present continuous, but in Spanish we're using the infinitive.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a good example for almost anything. She's good at running. She's good at. Okay.
You could say la natación, but it's not common too. But can be. Se le da bien la natación. It's not common, but can be.
Yes. All right.
I have a question.
Why
at swimming?
Okay. To be okay. Phrasal verb. To be good at something. It's a phrasal verb. Verbo pasar. A phrasal be good at swimming. Go ahead, Bryce.
No, I was just gonna say probably because the rules are a little different, and like we talked about in the past, the gerund, like a gerund can't be used as a noun in Spanish, but a gerund can be used as a noun in English. So at this one, my niece is good at swimming. swimming gives the appearance of a noun. Whereas in Spanish, that's incorrect.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's exactly what she was referring to, but I think that may have been, but
Good at
so if we
something.
said se le da bien nadando, that would be incorrect. But in English, good at swimming, it's like swimming is a noun. Like swimming is un sustantivo.
Wait, is that okay?
Sorry. Es un verbo frasal, es lo que están comentando.
Es más como, por ejemplo, la construcción gramatical siempre va a ser good at. Es como escuchar. Decís listen to me, listen to music, ¿ok? Entonces, esas construcciones siempre van a ir. Entonces, es una cuestión que solo las aprendes memorizándolas, oyéndolas, pero si quieres decir que alguien es bueno a algo, good at. Si quieres decir, escúchame, listen to. O quiero escuchar música, I want to listen to music. Entonces, esas construcciones, listen to, good at, esa es la forma en que se usan juntas. Entonces, ahí solo sería memorizarlo.
Memorizar. Ok.
Correcto.
Gracias, Ana.
That's good, Anna.
A la orden.
Bryce, before we knock off, are there others that you really want to play with here? Vamos a conocer nuestras metas.
Not well, I don't know.
I think I would like to do go ahead. Somebody do number 19. Vamos a conocer.
Nuestras metas. Nuestros contenidos.
Roger?
I'm thinking that I don't
It's okay.
remember that.
It's okay. All good.
That one is we made known. Like
dimos a conocer. We made.
Yeah, like or dar a conocer, that's the structure, but it's like to make known something.
So that's a form of dar, demos?
Yes. It's the past, we made our goals known to our.
Because dime could be like tell me, right? Demos a conocer. Okay.
Co-worker.
That's co-workers is a good word. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we made our goals known to. Yeah. We shared our goals with we informed our co-workers of our goals. There's so many different ways to convey that thought, right? But basically you're informing your co-workers of the goals. You're giving them the goals, right? Dimos a conocer.
También puede ser show.
You're giving them knowledge of the goals.
Yep. We showed them. Waities. In this case, probably no. In this case, we can show our coworkers what to do, but we don't show them our goals unless it's like in a drawing on a whiteboard.
Dimos a conocer. Okay.
Sí, Wendy, sería lo que estás pensando como les mostramos. En español es correcto, pero en inglés lo más preciso sería we made. Or goals no. Dimos a conocer, les enseñamos, les mostramos. Mostramos, pero ellos no usan show.
Yeah.
Another one I wanted to touch on just to, well, I mean, we haven't got that many, but me da igual, you know, it's like saying I don't care, but it's not like the negative I don't care.
Mm-hmm. I
Like
don't
it doesn't,
mind.
like it
Don't
doesn't
mind.
matter. Like
It's
Yeah,
the
the-
same.
or this
It's the
restaurant
same
or that
to-
restaurant.
It's the same to me.
Right.
It's the same to me. Eso me da igual.
Great.
Mm.
Good. All right, everybody. You did great.
Adios.
Great.
Muchas
Uh,
gracias.
you learned something. I did. Thank you, Bryce. Thank you, Anna. Everybody, you can download this. Remember, we put this onto YouTube this time. Have a look at the YouTube. If you're looking for this recording, if you have any questions, write us a note.
We go
Thank
to YouTube. What did we go on to? ShareLingo, right?
Yeah, just look for ShareLingo, and
Okay.
you should see it.
So it's not on Facebook now. It's on YouTube.
I might put it on Facebook also tomorrow. The YouTube will be there in just a minute or two because it's happening right now. But but for Facebook, I have to download it, process the recording.
That's okay. I just was trying
Yeah.
to understand where to look. Okay.
James, will it be the whole session will be on YouTube? The
Yeah,
entire
whole thing.
session?
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay,
And you can find previous ones, not all of them, but a lot of the previous ones are in the Facebook group. Yeah.
Okay.
Just another thing real quick. On the 20,000 steps, I took 20,000 steps. Don't confuse dar pasos with tomar pasos.
So which is it?
So that's dar
pasos.
pasos. Like that's actually the steps that I'm walking. But like tomar pasos, voy a tomar pasos para mejorar. I'm gonna take steps to improve. So it's two different.
Take steps to improve versus I did 20. How many days do you do 20,000 steps? I bet it's a lot, right?
It's a few. It varies.
I bet.
I think 38,000. I think is the high. 36 or 38, something like that. Yeah.
In one day.
Yeah. Those aren't fun days.
No. Di 20,000 pasos hoy.
Gente, yes.
Be sure and stretch.
Yeah.
Okay,
all right,
see.
everybody. Okay.
I or me.
Anna's got children to feed. Other people do too. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Muchas
Gracias, gracias, gracias.
I'm going to stop
Ciao.
sharing. Okay. All right.
Go Yankees.
We'll see you next week. If you have any questions,
Buenas noches.
write to us.
Buenas
Be
noches
sure
a todos.
keep
Buenas
practicing.
noches.
Hey, I want to say
Ciao,
something real quick.
chicos.
Yes, Bryce.
Okay.
This is really fast. Earlier, you asked me about what am I stressed about? Do I ever get stressed about? I am sometimes stressed about what am I going to do the next week. And
Really?
the reason I say that is because there's so many things you could do, and a lot of times I listen to what people ask for, and I couldn't think of anything that stood out. So I was a little stressed on trying to figure out what to do this week. So that's
So everybody, let's
Well,
help
Bryce, you did
out.
well, so thank you.
Everybody help Bryce out. If you have questions about specific things that you would like to play with, please put them forward. Yeah.
Scenario?
Yeah. Well, concepts. In this case, it's concepts.
Concepts? Okay.
Yeah.
Always have fun with por and para.
Por and para. I think we've done a couple of those, but we can always do more. Por y para.
Bryce, have you because I mentioned it before, but I missed some days, so I don't know if you ever went over it. Did you ever go over echar? The verb echar?
Yes.
Oh, you did. Okay, I missed it then.
We can do that again.
We can find it.
You know, I did. I think it was the next week after you had, or maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. Maybe you weren't there.
You did it the
Yeah.
next week, right? The
Yeah.
next week,
Oh,
but
okay.
she didn't
Yeah.
join. And you thought, Bryce, that it was Charlotte, but it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
Julie.
It was
Yeah.
Julie.
It
Okay.
was Julie. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm sorry. I went to a party the next week. I couldn't miss it.
That's all right.
So
Priorities, Julie, priorities.
Una parranda.
That's
Pachanga.
great.
okay.
I'm sure that, I mean, I think Anna has all of these archived someplace.
Okay. I'll look
Yes,
for
I
it.
can try, Julie, to find it. Let me find that. And I can send you the link of the class and the documents. Sure.
What about you know what? What about differences? I mean, I don't know if that would be too confusing, but I'm thinking of differences in like Latin America or something. But, you know, that would be too confusing. Because I just found out that chaqueta is not how you say jacket in Mexico.
Okay.
So
Chamarra.
there's a big difference. So I was saying chaqueta and I was told nope. They kind of looked at me weird and they're just like, no.
Looked
You
at you.
can't say that. And I didn't know it. So I didn't realize that it was like sexual. So I was saying chaqueta
No.
the whole time.
I get that.
And I'm like,
Mhm.
okay. So
¿Y qué
I
dicen
just
ellos?
found
I
out
mean, what do they say for chaqueta?
for jacket in
Chamarra?
Oh, say
Mexico, they say
chamarra.
chamara. They say chamara. See?
Okay.
But see, I thought
But
chaqueta
you
was
tell
very
them
chaqueta is
that
a
neutral everywhere, though.
yeah, right. It's not.
chaqueta in Mexico is a no-no. So but yeah, I mean I'm glad I learned some other lingo, so it's kind of nice. So I know
Now,
not
one
what
thing
to
I
say.
want to say about that is there, of course, Mexico is a huge country. There are things that people say in the South that they don't say in the North. So even though it's all one country, there's different things. It's kind of hard to be able to know what everyone says in every single place. But
Right.
You can't know. Too
There
many.
are some good TikToks and YouTubes and Instagrams where they have somebody from Argentina and somebody from Spain and somebody from a different country. How do you say that? Those are interesting. One of the most, and I can never keep this straight, but one of the things that changes so much from country to country is popcorn.
Yeah,
Palomitas.
it has a lot of meaning.
Palomitas.
No, meanings, no, traductions.
Translations, yes.
Palomitas,
Popcorn.
chivas, chivitas,
Mm-hmm.
pipocas in Brazil, crispetas in Colombia, pochoclos en Argentina, cotufas en Venezuela.
Really? See?
Wow.
Like, how does that happen? Yeah, popcorn.
Oh.
Money too. There's a lot of different words for money.
Yeah.
Right.
Dinero,
Yeah.
plata. Yeah. Esos ojos. Wow. Good talk, everybody. Good talk.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Any
Well,
questions about anything?
No.
Okay.
Adios.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you
Adios.
so much.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
everybody.
Gracias a todos.
Have a great week.
Ciao.
Nos
Bye-bye.
vemos.
Ken.
Thank you.
Ciao. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace, Ken.
Deuces.
Yes. Good job. Good job. All right. End stream. End. And hey, Judy.
Hey, I'm trying to leave.